Welcome back, Lena Girls over there. Davey D's over here. Time for some shakas and shout-outs.
Let's kick it off with shakas and shout-outs to Pa'i Foundation for doing its part to preserve and perpetuate Native Hawaiian arts and cultural traditions.
Now joining us is Luna Ho'okele of Pa'i Foundation, the Executive Director of, again, Pa'i Foundation Kumuhula, Auntie Vicky Ho'opakamine. Aloha, Auntie.
Aloha. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
welcome back.
And thank you for bringing your handsome friend.
I know.
Our special guest comes all the way from the beautiful islands of Aotearoa. This is Neil Iramia. He's a renowned choreographer and also the founding artistic director of the acclaimed contemporary dance company known as Black Grace. Welcome and mahalo for joining us, brother.
Aloha.
Yeah. Wow, just contemporary dance with a Polynesian flair. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, before we dive into the performances and workshops, Auntie, can you please talk a little bit about this collaboration between Pa'i Foundation and Black Grace?
So I think I met Neil maybe 20 years ago at Jacob's Pillow. He was one of the guest choreographers at Jacob's Pillow Dance Festival and needed a kumuhula to come up. And so I took me and my son Jeff up there for the first time at Jacob's Pillow, and I watched his amazing choreography that he was setting on. So that was our first, I think, our introduction. And since then, over the years, we've been, running into each other here and there.
You guys ohana already after 20 years. That's family.
Well, thank you for the backstory on that. So let's get your backstory, if we can, a little bit. If you can just kind of share a little bit about your history and then what led you to create this this group called Black Grace.
Sure. Well, first of all, talo falava, whaftai mole avanoa. It's great to be here. I grew up in a place called Porirua in Wellington in New Zealand, and dance wasn't something that you did as Pacific Island young people. It wasn't really on our radar back in the 70s. We had to get a job or play rugby or do those sorts of things. And but I fell in love with movement through martial arts, and I ended up working in a bank, of all places, when I left high school. But I was still dancing at our local church just as a hobby. Because all of us islanders, we all have to go to church. That's one thing we all have in common. And so to help sort of make things a bit easier, I started a dance company. Just at the church, and the minister asked me, "What's the name of your dance group?" And I said, "The Jam," and I just made it up. And he said, "What does that stand for?" And I said, "Jesus and me." But I was telling a joke.
Very smooth.
I was actually named after a whole other group. But anyway, from there I ended up being asked to go to dance school, and I did my first ballet class when I was 19. And I was one of the only men in the class out of about 30. And it was very foreign to me. It's all in French. So it was very hard to do. And I was used to being quite good at things, but I was so embarrassing. And I would go home for 2 years on the train back to my auntie's house in South Auckland and just cry and just feel terrible because it wasn't, I couldn't quite get it. But it must have worked because I was offered a job in before I finished training, and I became a professional and did lots of work, but no one was telling stories about us, people that looked like
from
me.
our perspective.
And so I started Black Grace because that's what you do.
Yes. Well, tell us a little bit about the performances and the workshops that are coming up, because we want to know these stories and we want to be able to tell our own stories maybe in this medium. Yeah.
So the workshops are a result of a long collaboration, and it's about introducing people to new ways of moving and expressing themselves. We have lots of traditional ideas about how we should move and what we should do, but contemporary dance offers a great deal of freedom, and it's quite foreign for our people to sort of embrace that, because it's not something that we're quite used to. But I think with Black Grace we've been able to find a physicality and an energy in there. There's a sense of humour about it. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and I think that's important.
I think when Neil came to visit during FestPac, he stopped over at our Pa'i Arts and Cultural Center, and I heard he was coming here. I was like, well, we should do a couple of workshops. Let's collaborate on something together. And so we had decided that we could try and schedule. Now, if you're going to come and take his contemporary dance workshops, be prepared to sweat.
Yeah.
Be prepared to work hard. because he is brutal. He's brutal.
Work it out.
Yeah.
Well, Auntie, give us those the dates and the times.
Yeah,
So we can get our tickets.
So Tuesday, Wednesday will be workshops from 1 to 4. And then we decided their concert was canceled due to the storm at Leeward Community College. I said, well, why don't we just do a mini in-studio performance? So it'll be very casual in-studio performance on Tuesday evening at 6:30. You can get tickets and information on our website at paifoundation.org.
Beautiful.
And bring the sweat towel too. Yeah. So you can dab.
Towel. Even when you're watching, you should bring a sweat towel.
And the Tiger Balm for the muscles.
Yes.
Oh, man. Kumuhula, Auntie Vicky Holt Takamine, Neil Iramia of Black Grace. Mahalo nui for joining us.
Thank you so
How
much.
exciting this is, this great collaboration.
Yeah. Mahalo.